Proverbs 12 verse 18 says, reckless words pierce like a sword, but the tongue of the wise brings healing. Proverbs 12 verse 18. Reckless words pierce like a sword, but the tongue of the wise brings healing. Most of the problem we are facing at home are words that needs to be let go because we feel like we are in charge. Because some of our words have created piercing. I told some people, I said, you realize the divorce rate after becoming an empty nester is even higher than those of us that are younger that are just stepping into marriage. They said that divorce rate is times 2 higher than new people getting married. Because some people, after even 20 years, they realize they have become a damaged goods. Because of so much words that have been said throughout the course of the marriage that got them to the point where the words have stabbed and have stabbed and have stabbed and have stabbed them to the point that they become a damaged goods. And some of these words, I'm talking to brothers right now, I'm coming to you ladies too, so some of the words right now, brothers, are because they've trained us to be in charge. I am the head. No one can tell me what to do. This is my home. I take charge. I say what needs to be done. This is what it is. You know, people say that, and this is what it is. You know, this is how we don't consider the piercing of the words, and how much our words are like sword that keeps stabbing and creates a damaged goods. Your tongue is the spiritual gate. Through your mouth, you release atmospheres. Through your mouth, you release emotions. Through your mouth, you release spiritual authority. Your words can heal the heart. Your words can destroy confidence. Your words can release peace. And also, your words can create war. Imagine someone, I give this illustration, on Wednesday scratching your car, or you yourself scratching your own car that you love so much. I don't know, for all the new people that just started buying cars right now, they don't know what I'm talking about. But for those that have driven a stick shift before, you probably understand what I'm saying. If you have a stick shift car, if you want to get into your car, you take your key and you put it into the door. And then you crank it and then you pull it. Anybody been there before? Okay, it's okay. Everybody has been there. Okay. Before all the nice car came out and the remote control and the self-driving cars. Okay, you take your key and you put it into the door. You crank it, you open it. Do you realize this? Every time you come to the car and you're not paying attention, you just put the key and just keep putting the key. Over time, even though the car is brand new, in 1 month, you can come back to the same car and the angle where you put the car key is so much scratched that you look at it, it's like, oh my gosh, I just bought this car 1 month ago. And everything around that handle is so scratched. Anybody seen that before? Yeah. Okay. Now, check this out. The reason it's scratched is because the key is not hitting or going through the right place. Consider the key like the words that you speak. If your words are not going through the right place, the right timing, the right spot, even though the words are true and they are right because the key is what you need to get into the car, even though that word is accurate and it's just and it's the right thing to say, but it miss the spot, you're going to create a damage on the person you're delivering the words to. So much that you look at it and you say, I don't want that no more. But you didn't realize your same words actually create a damage on the very vehicle your same key, scratch the same spot. Now, if you take that key and then you got frustrated and you just pick the key and then you're like, I'm mad, and you just scratched it, the value of the car start getting what? Diminished. Over time, if you keep doing that, the value of the car start getting low. You take the key today and you're like, who are you? And then you just like, have you ever seen anyone being, I don't know, maybe some of you have seen it, but I've seen it before. If people hate you where I'm coming from and you don't have car insurance, there's no car insurance. Probably they just started it now. Back then, no car insurance. So if somebody really hates you, if you eat somebody or somebody eats you, you don't demand for money back. You say, oh, they hit my car, pay me back my money, fix my car. Well, if they fix your car, they just come next week and damage the car again. And no one is going to hold them responsible. Somebody didn't get that. Anyways, what I'm trying to tell you is that you took your key, you're annoyed. He's like, why do you say that to me? Who the H word are you? Blah, blah, blah. Blanket this, blanket that. You start cussing now, you start doing all of those things. What you're doing is that you've used your words like a key that didn't hit the right mark and just scratched the whole car apart. Now, if we put that car on Facebook Marketplace or back then like on Craigslist, if anybody comes and see the car all scratched up from head to toe, no one is going to want that car. You yourself don't even want the car. That's why you want to get rid of it. I'm letting you know your words can build your home up or it can tear it apart. Now, majority of the words that we are saying, it's not that the words are actually in its nature bad. I don't think I'm talking to people like that. I mean, we're in a nice neighborhood. Everybody got a nice car, nice home. I mean, I think we've fought some battles and we've overcome some battles. Anybody done before? I mean, you've changed zip codes. I mean, God has helped you. I mean, I think I'm talking to people that it's not that your words are wrong. Majority of the time, I don't think you have bad words in your mouth. I just feel like your words is missing the spot. You're putting the key in the wrong spot. And then you're creating damage that the key should actually be opening up the door for you to enter in and bring intimacy. Now, check this out. A truth that is spoken is not measured about the fact that it is right or wrong. When you speak the truth, it's not measured about in marriage as this is right or this is wrong. I'm about to set somebody free right now that always like teaching and talking about the truth. I've always told you, the more you teach in your marriage, the greater the what? The judgment. The greater the requirement. Now check this out. You say, I want to help her out. Well, it's not about saying the truth. The truth will set you free. But you need to miss this. The truth in marriage is only measured if it leads you to a point of oneness. Some people don't know what oneness is. It feels very strange. You're like, what is oneness? Okay, let me help. I feel like helping a little bit. Now, when you get married as husband and wife, the Bible calls you one. Can you give me Genesis chapter 1, verses? Oh, the Bible is knocked out. Okay, they just told me I can't quote any Bible on the screen. So you're just going to be taking my own Bible verse and be making sure that it's accurate when you get back home. Amen. So you go watch. Now in Genesis chapter 1, the Bible said the husband and the wife, they're going to depart from their mom and dad. That was Moses writing it. And it said they're going to become what? One. The goal of our marriage is nothing else than making sure that oneness is preserved. Every time you're about to make a decision, every time you're about to make a step, the words that you say, the question should be, it's oneness, the intimacy of oneness, is it being preserved? If your truth will damage the oneness, it's missing the spot. It's not necessarily a wrong truth. It's just missing either timing, it's missing either the right tone, it's missing, let me go back to my notes. It's missing either the right landing space, the right heart. And the truth should be measured with intimacy. The words that we're speaking right now, is it going to lead us to oneness of intimacy? And I'm not talking about sleeping with each other. But like, well, I'm just going to tell her so I can get her to... I'm talking about preserving the core of the marriage. So imagine you're angry right now and you want to speak the truth. There'll be so much truth you're speaking while you're angry that is getting through to the other person. You're just damaging the other person even more. There is no truth that we can communicate when our heart is totally on a different energy level that can never receive. You are angry, I'm angry, and you want to tell me the truth. Who's going to listen to the truth? But we take the key and then we miss the spot. But when we are doing that, we're actually damaging each other. I'm helping somebody get a healthy communication going. The Bible gave us standards for healthy communications. Ephesians 4 verses 29. It says, let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but what is good for building up. Let no corrupt communication proceed. Thank you. Great job, media team. Let no corrupt words proceed out of your mouth, but what is good for necessary what? Let's take a pause. It says, if it's not necessary right now, hold it back. If it's not necessary right now, it doesn't need to be said. It says it's for necessary edification. If it's not going to build her up or build him up, why say it? If it's not going to impact with grace to the person hearing it, why open our mouth? It's not necessarily about the truth. It's about the fact that it needs to build up and the hearer needs to hear it. You know, I tell young believers and young pastors that say, hey, I want to be a pastor. And immediately after Bible college, you say, you know what? They give their life to Jesus. Not even before Bible college. They just give their life to Jesus. They pack their microphone. They go into the street. You know, I grew up with a father that have done that before. And there is the right way to do it. But most people actually have seen do it wrong. I mean, especially if you're driving by the highway. I don't know anyone that is hearing because everybody's windscreen is up. I mean, you're there with a microphone and talking to people, but we can't hear you, and you say you're preaching. And the problem is that most of them don't want to go through a season of actually building people. Because if you're in the room right here and I tell you something, and next week if it doesn't check out, you won't be back into this room. If I keep telling you the same thing and it's not working, you look me in the eye and say, you better try harder. That's the difference between pastoring and being an evangelist, right? When you're pastor, you shepherd people. You take them through transformation. When you're an evangelist, you speak to them. It's like this. When we speak, we can actually be speaking, but we are not leading the people that we are speaking with to the right direction. It's the importance of the person hearing it rather than the person speaking it. If the other person won't hear what you're saying, it is not building them up. It is not lifting them up. Let's proceed a little bit further. Before speaking, ask, is this true?